Hey everyone who's already in the chat, how's it going? So hi anyone watching the VOD at least one day later. I hope you're having a lovely week. Either of you want to shout out? Alrighty, Kiara. I'm good. Obviously, been a bit of a week of various things. What with was the case apparently going full super villain. At least they have no say on Pathfinder, so I'm in the clear. On the plus side, well, I'm quite busy at my day job too. We're basically sort of swapping managers around. So I've got my I'll be meeting my new boss on the weekend, and then I'm going to be off work for like 2 weeks. So that's kind of awkward. I'll just be a couple of moments doing links on Discord, and then I'll be right with you all. Alrighty. Webcam on. Okay. For goodness sake. Don't know what I messed up my horns feel kind of askew. Oh, that looks about right. Oh yeah, speaking of horns, I've just started gluing these horn pieces together. Kind of hoping they'll look okay when they do. If they do, I'll obviously I'll make the other one. If not, I'll have to sort of go back a few steps and try again, but I'm optimistic. But yep, let's get on with the game. So yeah, I've got a bunch of new scenes on here because week tomorrow I'm going to be hosting the sort of visual novel thing His Cursedness and 8-Bit Goggles and I have going on. It's basically my turn to host, so I'll be hosting well, this will be an interesting one because we're going to be streaming the death of Sonic the Hedgehog, and that'll actually be the first time I've not only streamed a Sonic the Hedgehog game but actually played one. I think the nearest I've ever got to playing a Sonic game is watching my little brother play, well, I say that's only 16 months younger, but watching my brother play Sonic Heroes on the GameCube. Oh, thanks for the emojis, Kiara. And thanks for the shout out this morning. I hope you're recovering well after your stream. Doing very early morning ones as you do. Oh, and thank you for getting oh. Hey Goggles, didn't see you there. The visual novel Chaos Trio. Exactly. Alright, it's a halfling citizen. Thought that was a child for a second. Your stomach feels better. That's good. Obviously, you entered your stream quite early. Oh yes, I'm going to read the dialogue for Vagar Varn, who is now of course my vassal, because I saved his arse. Your Grace, what do I owe the pleasure? How'd you find the capital? Vagar looks around the hall squinting. It's impressive. Still, sometimes I just miss the open spaces of Dunsward. How are things in Varnhold? Excellent, Your Grace. Everything is excellent. Sure, when everyone returned home, they were a bit uncomfortable. But after appointing a deputy and doubling the guards, the citizens began to calm down, and life started returning to normal. Vagar hesitates for a moment and finally says, You saved us all, Your Grace, and we'll never be able to thank you enough for that. All I can do is serve you faithfully and ensure your efforts weren't in vain. Varnhold will still stand strong no matter what. This I promise you. Hey DJ. Wow, we've got all the cool people in here. Can we get a shout out for DJ Afromaker as well? Oh, yep. Alright, yep. There's going to be some D&D tomorrow evening as well. Nearly forgot about that. You hope the Pathfinder adventures are going well, DJ? Yep, I think so. After the last stream, I sort of had to stop and do a bit of research just to double check, but it looks like after I get this next quest done, I'll be free to do downtime stuff. was kind of worried if I completed it, I'll basically be skipped to the next chapter, but obviously, which would sort of mean I automatically fail those side quests. Yeah. As long as I track down this tomb and beat up the Barbarian King, I'll become monarch. Nick, oh god, you hope not, you haven't prepped. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, yep. It says here tomorrow. Queen of Nordmark finale. Yeah, Goggles is right. Just drop a dragon on us. I mean, it's not like we've got any of our sort of favourite characters in that quest or anything. Shara thinking of music, not eating lunch. DJ making lunch. Nick, none of your favourites anyway. Cletus is still at home. You kid, you kid. Of course. Hey Yan. Saluton. Duques Kita. Ryoko. I've probably butchered that pronunciation. I hope you're doing well. But is there a poll going on? What is the meaning of this? Hideo Kojima's other starring blank as Hard Mummy. Okay, I know exactly the meme this is referencing and I'm furious about it. Oh, and thank you for the 56,000 total for the Tiefling cosplay challenge, Nick. Oop, 68,000 from Nolis. Hey, Nolis. Who is caught behind an advert. Oh, we're up to 74%. Nearly 3/4 of the way there. Yeah, this is on me. I forgot to run adverts when I started to disable pre-rolls. And you're okay, Jan? Good, good. Okay. Have you taken care of Varnhold's defences? The people have already reconstructed the fort walls, even started digging a moat around the town and organising patrols. The event was a real shock to everyone. So now every citizen of Varnhold, young or old, has been doing everything in their power to never be caught off guard again. Do you remember anything from when your soul was imprisoned? Vigar freezes. I'm not sure, Your Grace. The man frowns. It was dark, almost no space. Closes his eyes and gulps. If you don't mind, I'd rather not recall any more. Oh yeah. So apparently there's an evil option. Basically have the leash I saved him from possess his body. And become my vassal instead. Max Sting, how's it going? To be honest, shooty mood, so this should improve it. Oh, I hope I can help. Oh yeah, it appears I have a couple of new followers, but obviously they followed while I was off stream, so I won't shout them out. Goggles is free of adverts. Heck yeah. Welcome back to the light. Sorry you got caught in those. In your room I discovered a letter containing threats. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me? Rhaegar's face darkened. I didn't want you to know about that. I wanted to spare you from any further worries. I began receiving letters like that one since about when I sent you trading goods. Dun dun. Once my men even interrogated the trader who delivered the mail, but nothing came of it. I have some assumptions of who's behind it, but as long as I have no proof, I don't want to accuse anyone. It's the Dryad, isn't it? Where's the damn Dryad? Dank indeed. I think it's criminal that the German for thank you is dank, but no one uses it for puns. How did Jamondi react when Varnhold joined my barony? To be blunt, your grace, who cares? Maybe she's angry back in Restov or crying ahead of or even celebrating. Matters not. The issue's already been settled between the two of us. I like this guy. I'm thinking about offering you an official position. In what way could you help me govern the country? I can't say ruling a barony used to give me much joy. There are things far more enjoyable. There are far more enjoyable pursuits. If that was something I really excelled at, it was managing Varnhold's treasury. If I hadn't been there, our citizens wouldn't have had to have tightened their belts. Okay, so I can make him treasurer, I guess. There's no one I can make councillor, which is really annoying. Thing is, he's only got a +2, so why would I? No less you hope these ads pay for a second monitor so I can see these polls. You only know this from Hogan's Heroes, but you're pretty sure the E in dank isn't silent. Oh yeah, it's pronounced like danker, which I know because my brother used to rhyme it with a very British insult quite a lot. Oh yeah. Hideo Kojima's other M starring blank is Hard Mommy. This of course being a reference to the infamous, well, not the infamous, but the meme about how Hideo Kojima would, unlike a certain Wizard franchise, never give a would call a transman hard mommy, rather than some rather vaguely offensive name. Okay, find the location of Armag's tomb, which I need 250 BP for, and 30 days. Although Amiri can do it very well. Wow. I need to send Amiri to do stuff. Also, I need to claim some regions. But yeah. What I need to do is exactly goggles, danker wanker. That is to say, was the word, not what I'm saying to goggles. Oh yeah, I've got all sorts of party missions to do. So I think what I basically need to do is just work out ancient books. Where can we find the ancient books? I think what I'll do is I'll grab a Miri. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of some of this junk. No less danker wanker is what Sniper says when someone stands still. Is it? Okay, composite longbow, earthbreaker. Oh yeah, I also need to go confront Tristian, the backstabbing jerk. Nernus, thanks for standing still, wanker. Oh yeah, he does use that word. Maxting, it's not what, literally speaking, it's probably not what he says, it's conceivably what he could. Oh yeah, I get that. My brain's just lagging a bit today. It's kind of weird. I've had sort of the symptoms of a cold, but not actually sort of felt, you know, cold, like sick. Because I've been having my ears feeling plugged up and a runny nose. But I haven't had that sort of stopped up feeling. I haven't been feeling coughy or sneezy and so on and so forth. Oh yeah, I forgot to look up how to use this. Maxting, your brain's not being very kind to you yourself. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? I've been having sort of weird dysphoria days, so yeah. Yeah, one of my most recent quotes there. I'm 2-0 against testicles, I've got this. I think that came up on Discord. Little Billy is the reason tieflings become paladins. Yep, it's true, that one's Goggle's fault. Max Sting, you wonder how many kinds of arrows there are in this Pathfinder game. An archer in Pathfinder could probably fling a different arrow every shot if they wanted. Yeah, it sort of inherits that from 3.5 edition. Arrows can have all the same effects other weapons. So conceivably some with... And I think D&D sort of takes the philosophy you with projectile weapons you get magical ammo rather than magical projectile weapons. Alright, you meant mundane non-magical arrows. Oh yeah, that's still true. Like, there's definitely all the usual material. So silver and cold iron and adamantine to overcome certain types of damage resistances. Not entirely sure about the rest. I'd have to reread the first edition rules. Anyway, back to the thrilling inventory management. Maxting BRB making +1 freezing incendiary arrows. Strong Oblivion vibes. Wow, this milk stayed fresh for ages. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll go do Amiri's
The dangers don't frighten me.
quests and stuff. Okay, so who... Oh yeah, I forgot she had a negative level. Go do something about that first. Goggles, you shall be lurking, but your task is fighting your printer. Godspeed. Nick, you should go FK and finish prepping for Nordmark tomorrow and work out if you have enough time to prep for Friday or if you're going to have to postpone. Yeah, thing happened there. Max Sting, your first act as king would be to make a cheese cave or cheese basement or whatever. Just a place under the fort where you can age cheese in a chili spot. In the interest of keeping dairy supplies from going bad. Logistics. Oh yeah, it'd be like that one comic that's like I shall create a labyrinth to house the cheese, my lord. You know the one I mean. Greater restoration. Yeah. Just gonna get a ton of diamond dust. Because restoration. Let's just go to Amiri. And as good as new. Oh yeah, just gonna quickly rest. Nick, Goggles should fight his printer with a baseball bat. Goggles, the best you have is a chair. Exactly. Nolus has it. Trying to get the printer sorted. But oh look. Oh my god, here comes Goggles with a metal chair. Maxting, castle ends up under siege, everyone becomes tired of cheese and never wants to see it again. Fun bit of character backstory. Ah yep, the exact opposite of Nick's wizard. No less, castle surrenders but accuses a confused enemy of biological warfare. But yeah, I'm just going to store away all these artifacts. Oh yeah, these swords I'm not going to use. I need extinguisher. Take an edge. Course staff. We'll carry the robe. Cloak of the Winter Wolf is oddly specific. Wand of Vampiric Touch, we'll keep that. Store the books because really wish I knew what I could do with these scraps of leather, but the storyteller doesn't seem to want to do anything with them. Okay, that's everything. Kind of tempted just by
How cute!
yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just buy some extra build points and start a quest and just use the scout thing to track down the location of the tomb. Because it's not like this money's going to do anything anyway. Build points, build points, build points. Build points. Well, let's just take 1,000 of him. Notice you're currently eating a Wendy's BLT with so much mayonnaise on it, and having such a good time. They dip the fries in the salt shaker though. Oh, chips need salt. Oh yeah, so funny story. I recently got a chip pan. I've been practicing learning to use, and I made some chips quite well on Sunday and Monday. Had a slight disaster on Thursday, just poor work though. Because I thought instead of pre-cooking the chips in oil, because obviously you do it in sort of 2 stages, sort of a lower heat to soften the actual chips, and then you fry them to get the outside all crispy on a high heat. I had the bright idea of doing the softening in water so I'd get a more of a squishy outside and hopefully get a crispier coating. But I didn't mop them down properly. So when I went to put them in the oil, the whole thing bubbled over. So I came within a hair's breadth of burning my kitchen down. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't worry, Nick. Nothing worse than having to spend like 30 minutes to an hour clearing up oil. Kind of helps that I work in a bakery, so I know how to avoid getting burnt. Okay. How long's the Gongar going to be doing that for? 11 days. Oh god, we'll cancel this. And we're going to send Amiri do this. And while we're at it, you know what? Let's get some regions. Okay. Everyone who could actually help with that's busy. Maybe not then. let's just go mess about for a while then. Oh, it's a little worse than water, no less. Luckily it's nothing a bit of soap can't clear up. Okay, so I've got like a month before I discover the location. So I'm going to do some side quests. Might be worth going to the Candlemere. Yeah, I'll do Candlemere Tower just because it's nearby. So let's see what Tristian's motive for betraying me was. Yes. Okay, so this place was absolutely awful to clear out originally. But obviously we're returning to it after a while. Still, I'm going to equip Emiri with the weapon that's very good against the particular type of enemy that was plaguing this place. Because, let's face it, it's a very nice axe.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Hopefully it's not been repopulated with enemies. Oh, okay. Dwemer cats. Hundreds of them.
I'll share my path. I'm not afraid.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Stand down. Consider me provoked.
Ah, boy.
This is for you.
Okay, that's one down. That's a start.
Tear them apart!
Okay, they're not doing that much damage, so that's not too bad. Oh, did the stream go down? Oh, my viewership seems to have dropped off, so I'd guess it went down for a moment or two. Maxting, Dwym and Dwemer. Oh, I see what you did there. Am I back again? Not getting any drop frames, but I know Kiara's streams were a bit weird when I was watching them earlier. I mean, not weird like that, but the connection kept dropping out. No less, the stream appears to be fine. Okay. That would explain why the counter keeps jumping like between like 8 and 3. I guess Twitch is having some server issues. Or maybe it's just me. Oh, let's carry on.
Serves you right.
Here comes the owlbear. Yeah, it's not that tough. If I can deal with this owlbear before its friends show up, I'll be fine.
Be easier if you not fight back. That hurt? Good.
Nerdless looking at an ads banner. Is Android selling a knockoff Switch now? I don't know. I know there's the Steam Deck, although that's more of a well, what operating system does the Steam Deck use again?
You offend me.
Look at those dwemer cats go.
I'll fight if I have to.
And Miri. As they pass around. Hickey. Just dropping in briefly, but you had to drop us in the points. Yep, thank you for the 30,000 total. The cosplay challenge. Yeah, and you heard that the Switch uses a BSD based system. Ah, fair enough. Nolus called it the Razer or Summit. I think Razer have created their own version of the Steam Deck, so it could be that, not an Android thing per se. Oh, Nick says Linux. What's the difference between BSP and Linux again? Okay, we're gonna delay. Knock knock. Annihilate this cat.
Your time is over.
Hey Eka. Thanks for the lurk. No less it said Android in the ad. Well, it's entirely possible the device uses an Android operating system, but doesn't have anything to do with Android per se. No less a BSOD based system. I think that's all of them. For a minute I thought that tree was an enemy out of frame. And they don't get up again. Yum. Okay, sound burst. Okay.
You deserved it.
I don't know what I hope to achieve there.
Which knife to use? Ooh, that one was deep.
Away, you rascal.
Maxting, what is this? Death World? The whole forest seems to be after me. I mean, to be fair, last time I was here, the entire forest was full of will-o-wisps, so this is a massive improvement. It's charging. Okay, they're doing chip damage, so I don't need to be worried too much.
Consider me provoked.
Okay, maybe I need to be a little worried. Doink. And one on the other. Perfect. How dare you charge at my bard?
Any last wishes? Go.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Stand down.
Hui. And that's the end of that.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh yeah, while we're at it, can we get a shout out for Ricky since he dropped in, however briefly? Don't know what it is about my wig today, but it's really irritating me. So yeah, last time... Okay, quick word. I think I had a random encounter with one of these at some point.
You offend me. Face me if you dare.
Okay, counterintuitively, they appear to be immune to fire.
This is where I step in.
Nillis, quick word. About what?
This is for you.
30 damage to quick word. Nice. Okay, so it's immune to fire, so I guess we're just going to electrify it. Okay. It's also immune to electricity. But is it immune to getting stabbed?
Bring it!
Your time is over.
The answer is no.
Head down. Move quiet. Ready to stab.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's gonna go the same way as last time. Owlbears. Oh, this isn't my first owlbear rodeo.
Please, do tell. Let's make this quick.
Way indeed, Nick. Max Sting and owlbear rodeo sounds scary. Yeah. Owlbear rodeo is basically a very good no frills platform for tabletop RPGs.
Rascal.
Just does the bare basics like well, it just lets you share maps and counters and stuff. Isn't for any sort of unnecessary features. Okay, can I get a charge in? Yes, I can.
Knife time!
I'll fight if I have to.
Nice thing about having a party full of rogues is you get so many sneak attacks on the first round. Oh god, no, I didn't want to do that.
Stand down.
Oh well. Any luck it'll be dead before it attacks anyway. Or it can't be my AC anyway. That too.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Lindsay didn't even break stealth.
Now you don't.
Well, Nick, sometimes you accidentally walk up to a owlbear before shooting at it. Can you say you wouldn't do the same thing? Around here there was a shortcut. There it is. So we're just going to short this cut. Now, it's our old friend here. I know there's the weird gaping portal. Oh damn, this guy's dead. Rimzel.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
As you approach, the portal starts to close. The last thing you see on the other side is a tall statue of a stag's head, with ancient stairs visible behind it. Wow.
You can't stop me. You offend me.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you. Ha!
Can't say this is much of a battle.
Serves you right.
Oh. Why did I say that? Exactly, Nick. The timing. Nick, if you're a bear, you'd be surprised if someone's decided to crossbow you from short range. I mean, as a bear, you wouldn't have any concept of what a crossbow was. Ergo, you would not be surprised whatever happened with it. And yeah, this break in reality does feel a bit dangerous. I hope they do something about it. Someone should write a letter.
They go down!
Consider me provoked.
How dare. Okay, sword out.
Your time is over.
Which knife to use? Huh.
I'll say it again, that goblin is terrifying. Okay. How many rounds of this are we going to have to deal with?
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Away, you rascal!
Yes.
This is for you!
Bring it! Tear them apart!
Be easier to knock my back. Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
Stand down.
Yes.
I'll fight if I have to.
Nick, you'd love to see a CRPG embrace a fluid animation system so characters are moving and fighting all the time, and you kind of give a command on their turn that does something above and beyond the default. Kind of like how older D&D had 1 minute turns, and the idea was that your attack rolls are actually the result of 1 minute's worth of actions of combat. Yeah, that'd be kind of hard to do if you didn't say, I suppose you could go back to the whole style of JRPG where you program an entire round's worth of attacks and then they play out, rather than the sort of XCOM individual turn by turn sort of thing most RPGs use now. Ag. Okay, John Flytrap, this must be near the end.
They go down!
Get it, knock knock. See, it hasn't had its turn yet, so it just gets sneak attacked by default.
Oh, you knave.
See, It tried to charge past several melee attackers and got butchered. Maxting, just maybe avoid the really annoying things like how a turn was made of rounds and that whole FACO thing. Ah yes, FACO. Like the first ever D&D books I read were, I think, advanced D&D. And I just literally could not understand what FACO was. Because I was like 10 at the time.
You offend me.
Are we out of combat now? Yes. Well, now what?
The dangers don't frighten me.
Nothing dinged on the old quest log, so... Oh, here we are. Justine has entered a portal leading to the Temple of the Elk. Okay. I guess we didn't see that bit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's look around here then. Oh, hey, there's a lockbox.
I'll share my path.
Maxting, maybe it was easy for you because your mother brought you to the gaming table when you were 5. You always thought it was a bizarre way to go about things. Oh, hey.
Fight back. Best kind of fight.
You can't stop me.
Here it comes. Slowly.
You deserved it.
Nihilist, to be honest, you played Knights of the Old Republic at 13 maybe and comprehended none of it. Then again, it puts all the D&D stuff off screen in a menu somewhere. And most of the current iteration of D&D was still AD&D 2nd edition. Yeah. I'm not entirely certain which edition of D&D I was playing. Well, not playing, but mostly just reading the books for. Because if nothing else, I really like reading the diaries. And the monster manual was a humdinger.
Your time is over.
Still have the sword out. Oh well. Ooh, that's a nice death animation.
I see
Ooh.
something.
Okay, Drad token. Lots of edible moss. Wow, I missed all sorts of stuff last time I was here. Next thing, I think the original Descent was a few years old when you were 13. Final Fantasy VII hadn't been released yet. Palladium was still a big name in gaming, and the most current iteration of DD was still AD&D 2nd edition. Yeah, I got into D&D proper through Order of the Stick, which was, well, literally a 3.5 edition, as in the first online comic was based around the move from 3rd edition to 3.5 edition. So you can sort of trace. I started doing tabletop stuff proper quite easily. Ancestral Dwarven Shield. +2 damage resistance to. Damn. That would have been helpful if I found it early on. But in my defense, this area was swarming with sorts of nasties. Oh, let's get out of here. We need to get to the Temple of the Elk. Oh yeah, the Temple of the Elk was actually literally where I first found him. I did hear somewhere that you could, if you want to, you actually have to do this quest first instead of the Barbarian quest. If you want to romance Tristinian. But I'm not particularly bothered by that.
I need to catch my breath.
Put Miri in hunting because it's what she's good at. I'll put Lindsay in charge of cooking because she's actually good at that. Knock can set some traps. And meal-wise, ooh, let's have some seasoned wings and thighs.
Knock, knock. Don't you feel sad?
It's in a bit nervous.
You are the only one of your kind in our midst. I believe you get lonely sometimes.
Yes, being a hero is tough, especially with Longshanks around. But I stay patient. It's my duty. Stay patient with you.
So yeah, the Temple of the Elk was a really early sort of quest area. I think it led to a clue to the sort of first ever boss, its location, and it's where I met Justinian in the first place. I don't know.
Need to catch my breath.
Don't know why I keep saying Tristinian. It's Tristian.
Once I return to Numeria, I don't know what I'll do there. Maybe I'll find my former owners and grind them to dust. Or maybe just walk the streets as a free person. I just need to get back and close that chapter of my life. I don't know if I've sort of mentioned what my plans for the outfits for my tiefling are, by the way. Basically, I've got the corset and red top I've got here. Although I might try and experiment with a brown or white top. Oh wow. Well, this is throwing us into it.
And I might alter the neckline of this because the whole very V-neck thing feels a bit weird. And I kind of want to paint my entire upper body and show that off because it looks cool. And I'm going to add a hood. Sort of go for a sort of a cross between a rogue and a wizard type of thing. No comment, Nick.
Away, you rascal!
There's some very slow owlbears. Whoops. Sorry.
Consider me provoked.
What is going on with everyone's accuracy here?
Last wishes.
Be easier if you not fight back. That hurt? Good.
Anthis, you'll owlbear my slow. Nola, speaking of cosplay, left turn. Oh. Comb, I must have knocked it askew a moment ago while I was adjusting my wig. Because the wig comb I put on the horn seems to be working quite well. I think next time I do horns and a wig, I might actually just straight up buy an extra weft and put that around the base of the horn so it looks like they're poking out of the hair. I suppose I could also just poke them through the wig, but that feels like a bit of a waste of a wig. Yes, Enfys, fancy seeing me on my own stream, on my own channel. I mean, to be fair, nothing about these horns are straight.
Stand down. This is going to hurt.
Bring it!
This is for you.
As well.
I'm leaking red all over myself.
Not Noxing trouble.
Come here, Bax. Knock stat.
Okay, Knock's out of trouble. I've Knock moved back here a bit so he can heal.
You offend me.
Yan, swords. Laughing about the horn comment. Fair enough. Ah, you like that one, Enfys? Maxting, your wizards always look weird. Part of that is in Pathfinder, the tabletop game anyway. A wizard can wear a couple of armours without danger. Or proficiency. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this is rogues don't get any armour proficiency at all. Compared to 5th edition, where they're basically expected to be wearing leather armour. But then again, they're very heavily a dex class, so they're expected to have
Tear them apart!
at least some. Okay, has that primal manticore noticed me yet? Apparently not.
I'll fight if I have to.
Lindsay, heal our good friend here, would you?
Yes.
Your time is over. Kneel, you thug.
Nearly there. Pilgrim. Ancient faith returns to holy walls. Pilgrim trader. You see a tall woman dressed in a simple but rugged travelling clothes. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm Ilga, leader of these pilgrims in honour of Erisil. I meet with travellers and deal in the goods our small community create. How can I be of service? Please show me your wares. Energy source, panel energy. That useful. How's the temple restoration progressing? And thank you for the quote, Enfys. Maxting, how's it phrased again? I mean, to be fair, nothing about these horns are straight. Exactly. Maxting, that's odd. In Pathfinder 1, they're proficient with light armour. Ah. For whatever reason, my rogue in this can't seem to equip any armour. Unless I'm missing and all the armour I've tried to equip is medium. Not quickly, Your Grace. Temples like this take dozens of years to build, and I fear a full restoration won't be much faster. But we're happy to be able to touch the holy shrine and do our part to ensure its future greatness. I have no questions right now. Farewell. Okay.
Now you see me?
Entering stealth mode.
Leave down better ones.
Which knife to use? Here.
Oh damn, that's quite a health bar.
Away, you rascal!
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at that one and I thought, oh my god, its health bar's barely gone down. Nolus, in your opinion, rogues not having armor proficient doesn't feel wrong. Haven't thought about it before, but you wouldn't really expect a sneak thief to be trained with armor, especially at level 1. Yeah, and mechanically in D&D and in Pathfinder, rogues are supposed to be getting their defense from their dexterity bonus, adding to their AC. In fact, in sort of Pathfinder and 3rd edition, which is what Pathfinder split off, rogues were all about the dexterity bonus to AC, because they basically got their well, obviously they had a good dexterity bonus anyway, being rogues. But also, sneak attack was based off flat-footedness, which was defined as basically any situation where a character was denied their AC bonus. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Unlike in 5th edition D&D, you could lose your dexterity bonus to AC under some circumstances, which was one of the advantages of armor.
You can't stop me. If you think that hurt.
Nearly down.
Don't tell me you forgot how to use it.
Okay, let's deal with the other one.
They go down!
Whoa! Wasn't expecting that ambush. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Stand down.
I'll give you concealment.
Consider me provoked.
Maxing, another thing is your wizards are not usually coming at wizardry from an enthusiast's perspective. Often it's just a means to an end, professional skill set to them. So Pressy ends up wearing Courtier's Guard if she's hobnobbing. Yeah, that makes sense. I always kind of like the idea that wizards would wear just sort of civilian clothes compared to other adventurers, just because they're sort of academics. So like, this could just be sort of noble finery or jeans and a t-shirt. And yeah, Amiri's great. Yeah, just gonna double check Amiri's weapons. I had a extinguisher equipped just because I was expecting one of the wisps. A Troll Reaper continues to be her best weapon.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Drop a heal on Knock.
Yes.
Now that'll have to do. The water is crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine. Ancient statue of Aristil. Okay. This is the stuff that was here before. Maxing, you don't know, it's mostly a result of RPing a lot. You end up not looking orthodox because your character's existence is mostly not adventuring. Or at least it was until now. Yeah. I think what I really like is Pathfinder's iconic wizard. Whole deal is that he started studying wizardry later in life because of sort of tragic backstory reasons. And his whole deal is that he had trouble actually finding anyone to learn from, so he's mostly self-taught. Oh, for God's sake. We're going to have to go to the first world. Bloody hate the first world. Ah, yeah, the iconics are great. As I've mentioned before, Amiri is one of the iconics. She was just put straight into this game because she is very cool. Probably going to run into those spiders again. Like,
Me see, me keep. Please, not Rapskull.
wild energies. This place is filled with unpredictable energy which interferes with your magic. Every spell you cast, either arcane or divine, has a 50% chance of failure. Great.
I did it. I did. Ooh, shiny thing. Where now?
This place is brimming with wild, unpredictable force that makes your skin tingle.
Breaking it.
Using any kind of magic here might prove a real challenge.
Oh, look!
Knock knock ears. With ears. I did it. I did.
Okay, it's go time.
You offend me. Let's give them what they deserve.
Oh god, there's tons of them.
Your time is over.
Oh good, we can do crazy damage to him now.
Be easier if you not fight back. Hey, yeah.
Not quite enough to finish it. Oh. Oh good, that worked. Okay, it's immune. Okay, does this count as magic? Let's find out.
This is for you!
Exactly, Nellis. First world problems. Yeah, Miri apparently failed a fortitude save, Max Sting. It does happen. You wonder if dazing fireball is something you can do. I know, what's it called? Controlled fireball is a thing you can do.
Bring it!
Deleted.
Away, you rascal!
Come here, Bax. Knock knock statue. Ah. Huh.
Max Sting, daging is a massive magic feat that dazes opponent. Oh yeah, I think Magic's an option in this game, but I haven't really looked at it. do I have anything to protect from poison? Yes.
I'll fight if I have to.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Tear them apart!
Stand down.
Which knife to use?
Max Sting, according to the wiki, it's not among the mathematic available. Too bad. Hey, if I can. Ah, for God's sake. Well, I'll risk it.
They go down!
You offend me.
Ha ha ha.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Oh yeah, no tiny hut either. Although that kind of makes sense, because you can't really take advantage of it mechanically speaking. Oh, you can use it as a defensive spell for ranged attacks. Fair enough. Okay, Lindsay. One more try of neutralize poison on... 50% chance my blancmange.
You can't stop me.
Look at me, Gorum!
And Lindsay was called forth.
See that?
Now you see me. Now you don't.
What's that?
Who's there? The master? I did it.
Yeah, I agree, Max Sting. I really like Miri's voice too. kind of want to. I've been sort of trying to replicate it. It's kind of hard to, because I've tried retraining my voice. It's kind of hard to get that whole Because I've been training my voice to sound more femme for so long, it's kind of hard to get that sort of deep but still very femme sounding voice. Large wilted flowers lie throughout the area. They look almost exactly like the flowers from the cave beneath Silver Step Lake. You.
Did it without breaking it.
There's something over there.
Please, not Rapskull.
It's nice that it automatically pauses when a trap's detected.
I did.
Wait, is this just where I entered? Yes, it is. Maybe there's something cool down here.
Me keep.
What dinged?
The dangers don't frighten me.
Thank you for the quote, Nillis, I guess. Okay, we're in a ruined temple. A ruin within a ruin, if you will.
I'm not afraid.
What we got here then? A red cap.
This is where I step in. Consider me provoked. Your time is over.
Bring it!
Be easier if you not fight back.
Oh. Hey there.
Serves you right.
Nolus, compulsive editor. Not compulsive, but you know what you mean. Ah, fair enough then. Damn, these guys are quick. Okay, the reflex saves are good. Duly noted.
Away, you rascal!
Let that be a lesson to you.
Stand down.
Tear them apart!
Come here, Bax. Not gonna stab you. Huh.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Maxting.
You deserved it.
code. Yep. Oh yeah, they have crazy reflex saves. Oh, another one's coming. Great.
Any last wishes? I'll fight if I have to. Your time is over. I move unseen.
The store has a rusty lock that was recently broken. Ah, more of them. Maxing Dragonstar doesn't do your favourite thing in the CRPG. In the tabletop game, it makes you able to ignore difficult terrain when charging. I've got 2 different kinds of killing blows for that sword. What do you mean?
Away, you rascal! You can't stop me!
Getting some extremely lucky hits in here.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Oh, I got the final blow against 2 different red caps just now. Oh, fair enough. I wasn't really paying that much attention. And splat.
I move unseen.
Okay, let's carry on. Oh, oh.
Enjoy your final
Oh, freaking mimics.
Be easier if you not fight back.
They're like, oh look, I'm a precious treasure chest. Surprise, I'm not. No one likes mimics.
burn. Consider me provoked. This is where I step in.
Come here, Bax. Knock knock stab.
Okay, that one's still flat-footed. Max Sting, usually they fall to a Miri or Knock Knock. So it's a little impressive. Ah, yeah, to be fair, they all get the most attacks.
You offend me. You'll trouble me no more.
Oh, good. These things have
This is
awful
for you!
reflex saves. Wonder why mimics are immune to acid.
Bring it!
This feels oddly specific.
Which knife to use?
Oh yeah. Kanara has an ability that causes enemies to take damage from hitting her. Torag's pendant, haven't seen any of those for a while.
I'll share my path.
This magic circle was created to maintain a spell. Someone has wiped away some of the inscriptions recently. Ooh, stuff. Note with orders. Clarify situation with supplies, report at 9 o'clock. Check on sick prisoner. If symptoms grow worse, come find me and the prison healer. At midnight, change the guards at forbidden cell. Attention, changing of the guard should be conducted in the presence of additional wardens. Under no circumstances is the prisoner to be unsupervised. That's ominous. Max Sting Dungeon Meshi has your favourite mimics. They're basically giant hermit crabs. Heck yeah. I like what 5th edition is doing with mimics right now, and that they can basically literally be an entire colony of them. I like the idea of a friendly mimic that just turns into whatever's necessary. Ooh, stinking cloud. I wonder if I can add that to my spell list. Yes, I can. It is a very useful spell. One of the classics, and for good reason. Okay. The room's looked past for a Can you... Hello? Defender's Bulwark. Tower Shield. Damage reduction 2. Oh wow, I know what to give my cop. And yes, I refuse to stop calling her a cop. Hey Jonah. How goes making a king? Well, I'm on the verge of making a queen. Ooh, you've been playing Dredge. How's that going? I've heard good things about it. We're just following up on our cleric who betrayed the party and ran off to the Feywild for reasons, well, the First World for reasons unknown. I'm sure we'll find out soon.
I did it. I did.
We got here Roll of Stone Call. Powder, gold, animal hide. Okay, not much else here then. Just a bit of random treasure and some interesting world building. You streamed it a while ago now, but you completed it offline and loved it. Oh hey Victorian, been a while. How's it going? Love the wig, horns and makeup. Thanks, Gianna. I'm working on a full tiefling cosplay, so yeah. Blue paint all over and ears and everything. Although first I've got to finish this set of horns for my D&D character. Victorian, things are going already. Just want to check in quick. Fair. I hope you're having a nice day then. Okay, let's see. Well, back on the path we were on. Yeah, for those who've only just turned up, this particular area has basically sort of a thing where magic has a 50% chance of just straight up failing, which is not as annoying as it sounds. So far, it's basically watered my attempts to use Dispel Poison, so I've had a ton of dexterity damage dealt.
Ooh, shiny thing. Knock knock ears. With ears.
And everyone failed to spot that trap.
Did it without breaking it.
What's that?
I'll share my
Spotted that one just in time.
Who's there? Lamashtu. Knock knock nervous when watched.
Jonah, it's this place. Oh, have you played Pathfinder Kingmaker before?
I did it. I did.
Primal Shambling Mound. Here it goes.
I'll fight if I have to.
I'll turn you to ash.
Your time is over.
Sneak attack. Oh damn, this thing's got an HP pool.
Serves you right.
Jonah, you got 100 plus hours but never finished. Yeah, it's a pretty long game. I've been playing it since January. I think it was January, maybe it was longer.
Tear them apart!
Away, you rascal!
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Oh, that was annoying.
You can't stop me. You deserved it.
Need a bandage. Big one.
They go down!
Stand down.
Be easier if you not fight back. Hey. Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're about.
Consider provoked.
Well, we're about to at least knock knock.
You offend me. This is for you. Any last wishes?
How do you enjoy your time with this game anyway, Jonah? I'm having fun even with the... It's kind of janky in places, but still sort of forgivable.
Bring it!
Your time is over. I'll fight if I have to.
Success.
Tear them apart!
Nearly there.
Away, you rascal. You can't stop me.
Thank goodness for that. Still not down.
They go down!
Okay. Regeneration 10. Negative energy. Oh, I've got a spell for that. Let's hope it works.
Consider me provoked. This is where I step in.
Oh, thanks to the hydrate and posture checks, no less.
Bring it!
Okay, I thought Vampiric Touch did necrotic negative energy. Okay, Roll of Inflict. Critical. Yeah, that's what I need. Let's try that then.
This is for you!
Tear them apart!
I'll fight if I have to!
They go down! Look at me, Gorum!
Okay, this is annoying. There better not be any more of these around here.
Serves you right. Consider me provoked.
Okay, have any easier spells?
Bring it! Weak! Tear them apart!
This is for you.
They go down!
A more reliable way of Negative energy damage here. Oh wait. It's got way higher. Use magical item. Great, I succeeded and the spell was lost.
Bring it! Tear them apart! Ha! Yeah!
Finally.
Stand down.
Me?
No time for idling.
I did it. I did.
Easy.
Plants have grown up through the stone as if the floor was nothing more than rotten wood. Dagger called Edict. Ooh, that's good. When on this, +4 mithril speed dagger lands a hit, it imposes a -3 penalty to the target's score for 1 minute. Hello, Milky Way 666. So it stands to reason I should give this to Knock Knock. Yeah, we'll save. Nolus, Storm knocked your internet out for a few minutes there. Did you miss anything? Nope. Just me, having to spend like 20 minutes trying to inflict negative energy damage on an enemy that had regeneration against anything else. Worth it though, because I got a pretty cool knife. Camp here. You know, I assume I can't hunt, but yeah, I don't have any rations with me. Oh well, that's my own fault, I guess.
Please, not Rapskull.
Adventures call to them.
Esme, Axe, yes. Esme, Axe, yes.
Where now?
I suppose the nice thing about an area where magic doesn't work is I've barely used up any of my spells. And even if I had, it wouldn't be an issue. I can't use them anyway. More fortressy area. Oh! Fireball. Barely did anything.
The dangers don't frighten me. Hey, have a look.
No, don't mind if I do.
There's something over there.
Listening as hard as I can.
I see something. The world is full of wonder.
Did it without breaking it.
Oh, I failed, didn't I?
Waves of fatigue. Okay, it missed everyone. Kind of funny.
This is my time to shine.
Knock knock ears. With ears. I did it. I did.
Looks to be this red cap. Exactly, Enfys. Puny fireball. Still a little fireball. Means it can overcome fire resistance. Where's Blancmange? This is more mimics.
Face me if you dare. You offend me. You deserved it. I'll fight if I have to.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
Your time is over.
And down. Guess they all dislike Amiri.
Any last wishes? You can't stop me.
Which knife to use? Yeah.
That's it. Take advantage of the flag to get the sneak attack, and then Amiri's free to... Now I can just claim all this.
No challenge at all.
The odd-shaped stones are petrified rats, shattered into pieces by someone or something. That's ominous. Bardiche. What time's it? Okay, I think I might have to call this after. I can go on a bit longer. No, I do have work in the morning. We'll see how it goes.
Their sight betrays them.
Oh great, more red caps.
What's taking so long? And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me. Away, you rascal. This is where I step in.
Oh hey, we're out of the area where the anti-magic stuff happens.
Consider me provoked.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Iris. Iris, it's redeemed random trivia. Can we also get a random shout out for Iris? Everyone's favourite mouse girl. Random trivia. According to... Oh yeah, pertinent actually. According to the ancient Celtic legends, a red cap was a small fey-like creature which would ambush people at night. especially in the places where major battles have been fought and other bloodshed. And it would basically kill people to keep its cap red, hence the name, since of course only fresh blood is red. They also traditionally wore heavy iron boots and can be detected by their distinct clink-clanking.
Serves you right. This is for you!
How are you doing today anyway, Iris? That.
I'll share my path.
I'll scout ahead.
Exactly known as the clatter of little iron boots on their little iron toesies. Oh yeah, bonus bit of trivia. In the original Brothers Grimm version of Snow White, one of the wicked stepsisters, as punishment for her crimes, was actually sentenced to dance in red hot boots.
Shiny thing.
An old bookcase crammed with dusty tomes. Many of books have been ruined by mildew and water. I wonder... Oh hey, this is a library. I wonder if I can find what I'm looking for here. Fairy Tales, Aveston. Look, there are children's books here. That's ominous. Good drawings cover the side of the bookcase. Someone also began carving a word but never finished. All we can read now is AR. Iris, tired and hot, not in a good way. It's just that your AC doesn't work. I can imagine that's not great in Texan climates. What have we got here? Message for guard, Captain. I have checked and reinforced all the protective spells I could. They may not be enough. I remind you again that the criminal is cunning and very strong. I recommend changing the guards every 6 hours. Wardens should receive a thorough briefing, including recommendations on maintaining the magic barriers, and they should be well rested and ready for anything. In the case of the prisoner's apparent death, they must remain vigilant even after death. This creature can find a new incarnation and continue to bring evil into the world. That is very ominous. Very ominous indeed. Ooh. Robe of the True Master. +5 deflection bonus to AC, spell resistance 80. Oh my gosh. I'm putting this on my rogue right now. My rogue's a arcane trickster, so she gets a fair bit of stuff. Magic wise. Ooh.
What I see.
Secret overlords. Essence of the world order. Okay, not that much in there.
You should take a look.
Okay. Got a nasty little trap here.
Hey, have a look.
Did it without breaking it.
Got a secret door.
Running won't help you.
Whoa! Stone golems. Everyone's favourite.
Don't tell me you forgot how to use it.
Yeah, of course. Stone golem would obviously be immune to fire blasts.
Be easier if you not fight back. Yeah.
Easy.
Stand down. I'll fight if I have to.
Nihilus. Angusang. Arnold forgot to waterproof the books. The monster is killing me. Insert that one scene from Monty Python here.
You deserved it.
Okay, they can't hit that hard. Let's see, they're immune to fire, but are they immune to thunder? Oh yeah, they are. Immunity, sphere compulsion. Okay, they're immune to spells. Well, no matter. Maybe we can paste it.
Bring it.
You offend me. You can't stop me.
Enfys, immune to fire but immediately fell to Knock Knock's toothpicks. Oh, you see, Knock Knock's an expert with toothpicks. So it just makes perfect sense. Oh, and I've been hit with slow.
Kill me.
Of course I have. Okay, we're gonna need your sister out, because her spells deal kinetic damage.
Come here, Bax. Not gonna stab
Whoa.
you.
Well, that was violent. Well, everyone's going to be moving slow motion for a while.
Provoked. I move unseen.
What have we got in here then? Some sort of secret lab? Succeeded to the Knowledge Arcana check. Behind the mysterious door that opened with a loud and creepy groan, there was a dark room, far less spacious than the main hall. Along the walls there stood densely packed bookshelves filled with musty tomes, frail scrolls, centuries upon centuries of dust. Silence within the secret room was thick, almost ominous. No, in fact it was really ominous. Did our heroes dare to disturb the peace of this dusty archive? Okay, fortitude 10 or higher. Knowledge Arcana, basically can't fail. Succeeded as a Knowledge Arcana check. Whoever used to work at this table, they weren't neat. The wooden desk was buried under piles of papers, scrolls, and notes. Some of them crumbled into dust at a touch, others were in better condition, but it proved to be rather boring and useless. However, under the pile of papers we found something curious. A thick notebook, filled with notes in a small handwriting and strange diagrams. The illustrations depicted an iron golem, a huge and powerful war machine created to protect the fortress. It looked like these notes were made by the creator of this mechanism. As it turned out, someone's sleepless nights over books were turned to waste. After carefully examining the notes, it became clear the dwarven master was describing the mechanism in detail, with the intention to pass on these instructions to others. Guards, perhaps. Turns out, controlling the golem was extremely easy. All you had to do was uttering the words, "Kazor get," in a loud voice. After we shut the notebook and sorted through the other papers one more time, stepped back from the table. Oh cool, that's going to be useful. No less thick silence. Silence you feel you could cut with a knife. Okay, mobility. I can't fail on this roll. Seems the top shelf of the bookcase was used as a storage. The piles of papers seemed to be heaped on there without any thought. Carefully holding the huge clumps of papers and helping each other set them down, we managed to clear the contents of the shelf and explore it more carefully. Among the rotting books we found several spell scrolls in good condition. I wonder, who could hide magic scrolls in this gloomy fortress? Alas, some mysteries defy being solved. After we've done with the makeshift storage, we went back to exploring the secret room. Okay, we've got Scroll of Lead Blade, Scroll of Protection from Chaos Communal, and Scroll of Stone Skin. Nice. Okay, I've got a 50% chance of passing this. Success! We started sorting through the old books, trying to find something of use, but the attempt to disturb history without instant fails. As soon as we removed the first tome of the shelf, an avalanche of dust came down upon us. Ignoring the dust, we continued to explore the shelves. True heroes cannot be stopped by a little dirt and grime, or even residue 5 times older than this. The search ended with an unexpected success. Among the rotting books and old scrolls, we found a heavy tome in good condition. It described the art of engineering emblazoned with the marks of one who constructed this fortress. It was a true guide on dwarven fortifications, an excellent source of our own projects. After sorting through the rest of the books to make sure we didn't miss anything of value, we left the bookcase alone. Having decided to not bother the ghosts of the past anymore, we left the ancient tomes alone and returned to the library. Okay, anything else in here?
The dangers don't frighten me.
Ring of acid immunity. This ring grants its wearer immunity to acid. Well, can't criticise that name, can I? Who could use some acid immunity? And who couldn't? I'm going to guess finding that thing about the golem is going to be important later. Likely in a boss fight with a golem. Exactly, Nerlus. These notes. in here, is there? Okay, we'll just see what's beyond this door then. Oh great, more of these guys. Okay, so I need to go that way.
We've downed better ones.
Your time is over. This is for you.
Oh, I forgot to heal Amiri. Oh well. What are you laughing at?
Taste my fury.
Away, you rascal! Fall, you knave!
I'm leaking red all over myself. Which knife to use? Ha!
I'll fight if I have to.
Tear them apart!
This is going to hurt. Stand down.
Oh, need a bandage. Big one. Oh, getting
Oh no.
dizzy.
You can't stop me!
They go down!
Focus of Numeria.
Head down.
I'll share my
Quiet.
Law, religion.
It's just not my lucky day.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll load that and get another check. Try that law check. Because it's only a couple of minutes worth of fighting anyway. Yeah, I'll redo that challenge. See if scum the check. I mean, I'll redo the fight. See if scum the check. And then I think I'll call the stream there.
The dangers don't frighten me. I see something.
Please, not Red Skull. I did it. I did.
I can help.
Blood for Gorum!
Alright, I didn't heal Amiri, did I? Oh well.
Consider me provoked.
Taste my fury. Esmo, Axe, yes.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Stand down.
Tear them apart!
This is for you! This is going to hurt. Serves you right.
And now you're in trouble.
Do not fight back. Huh. I'm leaking. Oh, again.
Oh dear.
You offend me. I'll fight if I have to. Cool it.
Okay, there we go.
Lamashed.
Pick that up again. Now let's see if we can pass this law check.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Okay, before we load. Yeah, that's doable. 26 plus 11. So all I really need is 15 or higher.
It's just not my lucky day.
But not quite.
not my lucky day.
Getting closer.
It's just not my lucky day.
That was slightly worse.
Anything else?
Succeeded. A crude altar to Gorum has been erected in the remains of Turek's temple. Well, that added a lot of information.
Uh-oh. And whoops.
I did as you asked.
Helm, the paragon of defenders. This helm increases the wearer's AC by +2 and gives +3 persuasion checks made to intimidate. One of the wearer's allies falls unconscious from damage. The wearer takes -2 penalty on attack rolls and skill checks as long as they're farther away, 10 foot away from the fallen ally. Not necessarily worth it, but pretty cool. Well, I guess I'll call the stream there then. We're up to 75% for the full Tiefling cosplay challenge. Heck yeah. Wrong display there. There we go. Oh yeah, before we continue. Since there wasn't any so far, a nice high-res version of TSMR for you all there. Anyways, we'll just find someone to raid. Tomorrow I'll be on Nick's channel for some more D&D. Friday it's Guild of Icons, and I don't think I'll have my horns ready for it, but hey ho, guess I'm gluing them to my forehead one more time. What have we got? We've got Icky playing Half-Life, the Bunyip Man playing Minecraft. Everyone's online. It's a raid. I think it's been a while since I've raided the Bunyip Man, so I'll give him a raid. Okay, so yep, I'll be on Nick's channel tomorrow for D&D. Then Friday, I'll be on Nick's channel for D&D. And hopefully I won't be so exhausted, I'll also be able to stream on Friday a bit of Leonard's Inception. Not much else to say. If if you're watching this video as a VOD on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to raise in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
You're weird.
Ah, we've been raided. Thank you for the raid,
Hey.
Bisected Brioche.